Kia ora everyone and welcome. Yes, come, sit down, relax, make yourself a cup of tea while I talk of my own opinion about Techland's latest game, Dying Light, which is a first person slash parkour slash open world slash zombie horror game, which most of you should already know, and if not, well, I guess now's a good time as any. Now, the thing that attracted me to Dying Light wasn't necessarily the zombies and the zombie killing and stuff. It was more the parkour and the open world aspect, similar to Mirror's Edge, but only Mirror's Edge didn't actually have an open world. It had first-person parkour, but no open world to really explore and to like run free about and around. And I've been waiting for DICE to make um, another Mirror's Edge for ages, for years, man. And I'm still, you know, and we're still bloody waiting. And it looks like that Techland has also been waiting, for years, and they've gotten tired of waiting, so they've made themselves a first-person uh, parkour open world game. But the difference is that Techland has just thrown in zombies, which which I must say it looks really cool. Eh? The zombies look really. The entire game just looks really good, well done. From my point of view, anyways. Now, the other thing that I noticed with the trailers is that it looks like that Techland has gone for a more serious zombie game, a more darker sort of a tone. Whereas if you see Dead Island and Dead Island 2, they feel sort of funny-ish. They're sort of like funny, comedic type games, which those are cool. Don't get me wrong, but I think I like the serious tone, the more darker tone better. I don't know, it just attracts me more to the game. I don't know about you guys. If you guys like it, more comedic-y, cartoonish, then that's fine too. Similar to Borderlands, how Borderlands doesn't, it's not really a serious game. I'd sort of call it like a cartoony, funny game. But I like the direction that Techland has gone with Dying Light, sort of a more down-to-earth. You know what I'm saying? The zombies look a bit more down to earth. They don't look too over the top, which I like. They sort of um, give it. Techland has given the game more of a darker feel, which I like overall. Okay, now it says here in Wikipedia, because most of my information that I get is from Wikipedia. They are pretty much really good with their information, anyways, or at least I think. So, the main story of Dying Light, which is a very brief um, caption. It says here that players assume the role of Kyle Crane, which is voiced by Roger Craig Smith. Kyle Crane, an undercover operative sent to infiltrate the quarantine zone in the city of Haran, which is in Turkey, and watch as the rules that govern civilization crumble to dust. While there, he, Kyle Crane, clashes with a brutal dictator, Rias Kedar Suleiman, which is voiced by Michael Hollick, and also finds himself torn between protecting the city's survivors, led by Harris Breakin, which is voiced by Stephen Merchant, and the mission he is supposed to be doing. Stephen Merchant, I think that's that British guy. Am I right? Stephen? Or Stephen Merchant? Hey, that guy that's with um Ricky Gervais. Hey, is that the right guy? Hey, he's a guy who's really tall, skinny, and wears glasses. I think that might be Stephen Merchant, but anyways, I'll have to play the game and listen for what's his face Harris Breakin and see if it's the same British guy, because I'm pretty sure that's his name, Stephen Merchant. I'm pretty sure he's the guy with Ricky Gervais. I don't know. I'll have to play the game and see. So yeah, so that's pretty much the campaigns all summed up into a nutshell, pretty much. Now, the question that I would like to ask is that can Techland deliver a decent experience for these next gen consoles? Because, I mean, I have to tell you, 2014 wasn't really anything special. It was okay, but I mean, especially in terms of next gen, like next gen games, there really wasn't anything spectacular, which I thought that there was going to be, but it just didn't happen that way. Now, for me personally, um, short answer, hell yes. I think Techland have the chops, they have the tools at their disposal, they have the software. I believe that Techland can really make a proper next gen game for our PlayStation 4 and Xbox One consoles. Because let's face it, there really isn't much, or at least at the moment, anyways. The zombies in the game seem to look very detailed. The shadows, the lighting, the way even the parkour seems to be done really well, really well. I can see that Mirror's Edge 2 has has some competition, because this Dying Light, the way that he moves, looks seamless, or at least that's what I've seen. Um, what else is there? The fighting mechanics seem to be solid. The first-person view seems to be solid, I guess. You know, what else is there? It's just the characters. Like, I hope the main character that we play as isn't another Aiden Pierce. I hope that Techland can really make, or at least a character that is interesting, that has an interesting personality, a character that isn't too boring. Because for me personally, I've played more than enough games where the main character is a bit bland. Destiny, for instance, Call of Duty. Also, the day and night cycle that Daylight has is so interesting to me and is a winner, in my opinion. Just the fact that the game changes. So when the sun is up, the game is feels and plays a certain way, but as soon as the sun goes down and it's dark time, um, the game instantly turns into like a survival first-person horror type zombie game. It is so cool. It is so cool. I like that two games in one type thing that Techland has sort of invented. And in my opinion, my gaming brothers and sisters, I have faith that Techland can achieve something truly great, or at least an experience that is memorable, not um, not memorable. If you know what I'm talking about, an experience that we will remember, and 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 an experience that isn't wasted because the game is glitchy, or or we still have to wait for update patches, which I do not like. I am not a big fan. I'm one of those fans where when I get a product, I expect it to work the very first time I switch it on, you know. I don't know if it's just me personally, because I know that there's some people that do like patches, or there are some people that actually like waiting for the product to work, which I'm not a big fan of. I like to purchase, it doesn't have to be games, it can be TVs, laptops, even a chair. When I buy that wooden chair, I expect that chair to work when I sit on it, if that makes any sense. Yeah, okay, so what I am trying to say is that Techland have the utilities, they have the software at their disposal, they have the recipe. It's like someone giving you a recipe to make the world's most amazingest 20% cooler cupcake that has ever lived, and telling you that here is all of the ingredients. But can you cook it though? Even with the recipe and the utensils and the ingredients, you've got the flour, you've got the sugar, you've got the butter. But can you cook the world's greatest cupcake? And I think that's uh, Dying Light. Dying Light is the cupcake, and Techland is the cooks. And Techland has the ingredients, they have the recipe, but can they make a decent cupcake? I think I've pretty much summed it all up in that one uh, metaphor. I think I done pretty damn good. Now, will I be making that day what? I mean, will I be making that day zero purchase? In short, hell no. I know. No, I I don't think I'll be buying it when it comes out. I know you guys will be like, what? But you couldn't stop shutting up about Dying Light like for like 10 minutes. I know, um, and the reason for that is simply 2014. I was scarred, dude. I remember buying Watch Dogs day one, and I was disappointed. I, I remember, you know what I'm saying? I remember buying Destiny. I bought Destiny. Like, Destiny was my first PlayStation 4 game I played, and uh, it was nothing what I thought it would be. You know, I was thinking Destiny was gonna be like this, but it ended up being totally different. You know, and for me, anyways, it was a little bit, um, yeah, disappointing. I thought you could fly in your ship. Apparently, it's just there to look at. You can't actually go, like, you can't actually explore the galaxy in your ship. No, 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 no. It's just there for you to look at. That's it. You know, I was really disappointed. So, and I was really scarred. Assassin's Creed Unity, need I say more? I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed, but that game, mm-mm, mm-mm, no, 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 no. That was disappointing. So, again, it's not Dying Light, because Dying Light looks so good, and what makes it better is that Dying Light has no embargoes. So if you wanted to, you could buy the game, like you could buy Dying Light on the 27th or on the 30th or whenever the game comes out. I think here in New Zealand it's the 30th. You can buy the game, play it for for 7 hours, and then that very same day you can make a review video and put said review video straight onto YouTube on the same day Dying Light comes out, and you will not get a strike on your account, or you won't get um, there is no embargo. You know, is so that to me is is a an assurance that the game must work. It must work. If there's if Techland is not going to put a embargo on it, that's good. That is a good sign. But in saying that, 2014 has scarred me and my friends. I've had friends who have bought their next gen console. I think it was, what was it? Forza. One of my mates bought Xbox One and bought Forza, and he said that it was okay. That's it. It was okay. He was sort of semi-disappointed-ish. He thought that the previous Forza game was actually better than this recent one. But I mean, anyways, to each their own. I was disappointed with the first game that I played on my PlayStation 4. It wasn't at all the next gen jump I was actually hoping for. But anyways, in saying that, I'm gonna look for the reviews. I, I mean, I don't I don't put my faith in other people's reviews, of course, but however, I do like to hear other people's opinions and thoughts about games and about movies and about music and about, everything else. So for me personally, I won't buy Dying Light, day one. I'm gonna wait. For me, anyways, I'm just gonna wait for some reviews so that I can sort of see it, see the reaction, see if people actually do like it, see, I might even have a sneak peek of the Let's Plays, just a quick little sneak peek because I don't like getting um, my storyline spoiled for me, especially something like Dying Light. Dying Light looks like it must have a decent storyline and some decent main characters. So, with that being said, that's just me though. I'll wait for some reviews and then I'll I'll see if I'll buy it for full price or if I should wait for a sale. But that's just me anyways. Okay, I think I've blabbered on for long enough. Is anyone awake? I hope I've I hope I have not put you guys to sleep. Anyways, if you hold up, let me have a look. Okay, so for the people who so if you are interested in Dying Light and are wondering what the release date is, apparently it is going to be January January the 27th in North America. Um, However, if you are in Europe and Japan, the release date is January the 30th, and um, here in New Zealand, it is also January the 30th. So, you lucky bastards that are in North America, uh, you guys um, get the game 3 days earlier than me. So, yeah, so that's pretty damn cool. Uh, so, thank you guys for watching, for relaxing, for listening to me talking to myself. The information that I have just stated was accurate on release, and info is subject to change. With that being said, thanks for watching. Ka kite. I'll catch yous up in my next video.